Uchikake with design of bamboo and mist, attributed to Gion Nankai. Painted on white figure silk and decorated with gold leaf and gold powder. It was made during the Edo period, and nowadays it is in the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. This Uchikake is the work of Gion Nankai, a well-known poet and artist of the early Nanga movement. Penelope Mason tells us in her book, Arts of Japan, that the attribution of this Uchikake to Gion Nankai it's because Rei Sanio described the circumstances of its creation on his poem, which describes how it was a commission of a wealthy chonin, Karakaneja Baisho, for his mistress. He was a close acquaintance of Nankai and convinced him to add his brush to the project. An uchikake, according to Japanese kimono, by Ugo Mustenberg, it's a style of garment that became popular during the Momoyoma period and continues to be used today, but in a different way. It is a gown with long sleeves on silk with a heavy brocading. It was worn by noble court ladies over the kimono on formal occasions. In her book, Kimono, Fashion and Culture, Lisa Balbi describes the uchikake as a coat worn by ruling class women, as a second kosobe, but unbelted, coat-like, over the actual kosobe. The verb used to describe this usage is uchikake-ru, which means to drape upon. Nowadays, it is used as an integral part of the bridal dress in the traditional wedding ceremony. The essential difference with the kimono is basically that it is part of it. It's another layer. Lisa Balbi states that the kimono first started as underwear during the Heian Age, and it developed from the plain white small-sleeved kosobe as undergarment worn next to the lady's skin. The difference is that the uchikake is part of the kimono. It can be used separately. It is just for special occasions. It is not an essential part, but they can be used together as a complement for being more elegant and in really very special occasions. Gion Nankai was the eldest son of the clan physician of the Kishu clan in present-day Wakayama Prefecture. He studied Confucianism and Chinese literature during the Edo, modern Tokyo. And he won some renown for his calligraphy and his poems, which were composed not in Japanese but in Chinese. As a painter, he seems to have been self-taught. His only teachers were Chinese paintings. He belonged to the Nanga school. In the book Scholar Painters of Japan, the Nanga School, James Cahill tells us that the first generation of Nanga painters was made up of those artists who were active from the early decade of the 18th century. There were three outstanding figures among them. Gion Nankai was one of them, and he was the oldest. This is the reason why he was considered the founder of the Nanga school of painters. For subjects and in his style, tonal values in color were less important, such as in monochromatic paintings of bamboo and branches. Some of the qualities that distinguish Nanga from Chinese paintings are the prevalence of decorative abstraction and repeated patterns, a gentle fluttering of picture, and the greater reliance on heavy lighting. It is often accompanied by poems. This is what makes the Nanga school a really unique style of paintings during the Edo period, and makes Gio Nankai one of his most outstanding representatives.